So here we are in the morning. I'm going to take Midgard to the vet because he has been trying to poop really hard for the last week. As you can see, this is about what I get, maybe a little bit more when I stick him in a bath. I've been doing soaks and belly rubs. So I'm going to do a little documentary today of our little journey to the vet today and what she'll be doing with Midgard. So this is just our first little video clip of his day starting of a nice warm soak before we head out here in a few minutes to the vet. How do you feel about this, Midgard? Huh? He says, I'm not very happy. Mama woke me up early and grabbed me out of my tank because I was not cooperating. So, we will continue this in a little while. So, we're on our way to the vet. We're traveling down the road. We got to drive into Bend to go see our exotic vet, Jody. She's an extremely nice lady. And he is safely tucked behind here in his crate. And we are on our way. And we will continue documenting our vet day. Stay tuned. Well, we made it to the vet clinic. As you can see, it is Deschutes Veterinary Clinic. And there it is. We're still a little bit early, but that's okay. I've got a pretty good size tank bin to dig out. So we're gonna go ahead and go on into the vet. So, yay! Mama's a nervous mess. We're sitting in the vet's office waiting for our appointment. We came back into a room because the waiting room was just a little bit too much for him. He started freaking out. So he's pretty nervous at the moment. He's not wanting to really cooperate, but that's understandable. Last time he was here, he had torn his rotator cuff in his arm, so he doesn't exactly like the vet either. So we're just waiting around. We've still got a few minutes before my appointment starts, and hopefully the vet lady won't mind me videotaping her. So we will see.
Yeah, we're gonna go underneath a little bit more here and feel. There you go.
Being such a good boy, Midgard.
He's being really good. Okay, so we got a little. You have some. I think that's fecal material in your intestine on that side, sweetheart. And I'm just gonna get under here. I know. I'm feeling on this side.
It's like the table's cold.
I know. I wish we had to heat a table. Yeah, I can actually feel where.
Yeah.
It feels like
He's trying.
where he's pushed some out, and then there's still a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of up in here. Oh, he's a good boy. Good boy. Well, this is never the fun part, but I'm gonna look underneath and kind of see what we can just see and what I can feel underneath.
Okay.
You know, sometimes these guys are giving little bits of enemas. Let's see if we can break it up. I know one. And I just want to I'm just going to walk my fingers down first. I know. I'm sorry. We're just going to feel right in front of your pelvis.
It's okay, Midgard. You're being a good boy. Poor dude.
I know. He's going, I'm looking at you though. I'm making sure.
He got teased this morning. Haha, you're going to the vet.
That's right. You gotta go. And and it's not just maybe a toe or something. We're looking at private stuff.
Yeah.
I know. Nothing prolapsing. That's good. Have you seen any blood?
No.
You haven't seen any blood? Good.
No. I've been, every time he's been, you know, pushing and stuff like that, I've been, because that's one thing I worry about.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how he's going to respond, but what I would like to do, and I'll just give it a try, if it's too stressful or he's, you know, if it's really, really going to be uncomfortable, I'll stop. But I want to put some lubricant on my glove and see if I can just
Go ahead.
do a cloacal exam.
If anything, even like an enema, you know, something.
Exactly. We'll start with this. And they're big jowls.
Yeah.
I love your big jaws. You just put some lube here, sweetheart. I'll put a little bit more. I know. I'm sorry, Bubba.
At this point in time, I don't think he really matters. I've been messing with him so much.
And well, you're so good at handling him too.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you.
so he's used to having. I know. Well, we got that, so we can clean you up after. There you go, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of support your tail. I know, I always feel.
So right now you're,
I'm just right on the outside of his cloaca,
okay.
and I'm just kind of just gently working in there to see. And of course you can see he's pushing a little bit, which is fine, because that's what you're going to do when you got someone doing this.
So it looks like we're going to do some warm enema, some gentle enemas. Yeah. Midgard handled that pretty well with having her finger up his little vent. Poor dude. But we're on our way to hopefully getting him to poop. So we're going to see if this can help him out. Oh, buddy. Oh, Midgard. Yeah, so he's a big boy. Just wanting to get feeling better. Alright.
Isn't taken up by the body at all. It
Okay.
always, whether you take it orally or it's used as an enema, it just stays within the system.
Okay.
So it's I guess I would call it an emulsifier, kind of.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can kind of smell it. It's like to me it's like a soap.
Oh, I know someone told me, why don't you just give him some soap? And I was like, oh no.
And some of the enemas, you know, some of the simplest enemas are to take a little bit of a, I don't think I would ever use like dish soap, but any sort of a mild like ivory stuff, and then just put like suds it up a little bit in some water, so it's just got a little bit.
Okay.
And you can use those for enemas, because that will sometimes help, break things up.
You don't look very happy, do you?
I'm sorry, buddy. All right.
Little enema tube.
Bunch of lube. Bunch of lube. All right.
I'm surprised you're being such a good boy.
Well, I'm very thankful he's being a good boy.
Yes, me too.
So what I'll do is I'll actually, because he's nice and close on that side, I'll bring some of my stuff over there, and we'll both stand on that side of him. There. Look at this. And I know this looks huge, but I promise I'm not going to put that much up there at one time. This just has a nice end to it there. That's what we're going to do.
Nice.
Oh, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to fill it first and then kind of get all the air out of here. And we're only going to go, believe it or not, 30 mils is only 2 tablespoons, which doesn't seem like, I mean, it's hard to look at that and go, that's only 2, I mean, it looks more than that.
It does.
But that's the conversion. I have, for years I've gone, no.
Oh, man.
And then that's what it is. So this is a softer tube, and we'll just go easy. And I apologize if he, of course, soils himself a little bit. That's kind of part of the... Alright, sweetie, I'm gonna just use there, where right there. Gonna angle you a little bit. And this is a little, obviously a little smaller than my...
Do we need to pick up his butt a little bit more?
Actually, I think we're there.
Good boy, Midgard.
Oh, he's so good. I know. I'm gonna make sure get you good and lubed up, because that's just the worst thing. It would be the absolute worst thing would be to real easy, buddy. Because I'm gonna clamp down, lady.
Is that what he's doing?
Just a little bit. There we go.
There we go,
I
Midgard.
get past that first little outer lip. I know we gotta angle it the right way too. Oh.
So we did the enema, and she's gonna send me home with the enema kit myself, so I can continue doing it home also. He did rather good. There was, of course, you know, it was a little uncomfortable for him. He pooped a little bit, but not as much as we would like. If this doesn't help, we'll have to come back and we'll be a little bit more aggressive with it. So she said that it doesn't feel like a massive block, but she can feel some fecal matter in the bowel area. So we'll just take it steps at a time. If this doesn't work and he doesn't flush everything out with the enema kit that is over there that I'm taking home, then we will come back and do probably more aggressive treatment. So we're just about ready to leave and head home. Hopefully he'll poop a little bit, and I'll do probably one more enema solution tonight before just not, you know, letting him relax for the rest of the day. So he's now doing a little better than what I thought he was going to do, and of course the vet lady is just awesome. She's the best. Okay, so we are loaded in the car and ready to go home. Midgard is back in his tub. I've got all of my supplies for enemas at home. Got a really good cost today for the vet trip. That was great. So our next thing to do now is I'm going to take him home. We're going to warm him up and let him relax for a little while before messing with him again, so that he's not stressed out. And then we will try to do another enema, and I'll get some help doing that because he's quite strong, so I'll have to have someone help me with that. But other than that, let's cross our fingers, and this was a very it was a successful trip to the vet. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more poop come out of him, but there was some good news. It didn't feel like it was completely tight in his belly, so that's a good thing. So thank you for being with me today in my journey with Midgard to the trip to the vet. Peace.